Surprise! Yeah, you're getting an extra review that's not part of a marathon because of certain other movies coming out that also needs to be talked about, and it just so happens to be this movie's sequel. 15 years in the making, by the way. But it gives me another excuse to talk about another great Aardman movie, so you know what? I see it as a win. What's up? What's happening? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Animation Station. I'm searching for anything and everything animation, and welcome to something that's actually animation related, because today we're taking a look at another Aardman classic. Say hello to Chicken Run. This is a movie I saw for the first time last year when I initially found this DVD, and oh man, this is a great one. It's not as great as Wallace and Gromit, no. It's not as great as Arthur Christmas, no. But I freaking love this movie. Like, I can see why so many people remember it so fondly. And not to mention the video game that rips off Metal Gear Solid. What, you don't believe me? Go watch the Kid Icarus PS1 review of this movie's game. It's literally Metal Gear Solid, but with chickens. So, yeah, I'm excited to talk about this one. So I'm not doing a big review or anything like that. I'm not doing a written review or nothing, no. Because this is another one, for lack of a better term, I'm just gonna wing it. Get it? Ha ha ha. Yep, the bad puns are back. Deal with it. So, instead, I'm just gonna read the back of this DVD, which is actually pretty lengthy, and then I'll talk about my overall thoughts on the movie. And don't worry, I won't talk about He Who Shall Not Be Named. Because obviously I don't want to run into controversy. So, this is going to be a fun review, not a controversial review. I can't talk today. Controversial review. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy looking back at this classic with me. Unlike anything ever seen on the big screen, Chicken Run is the year's most original comedy, hailed by critics and audiences alike as magical entertainment for all ages, said by Roger Ebert. While the chickens on evil Miss Tweedy's farm dream of a better life, a clever hen named Ginger is hatching plans to fly the coop, for good. The only problem is chickens can't fly. Or can they? Every escape attempt goes foul until Rocky, a smooth-talking, all-American rooster, crash lands into the coop. It's hard poultry in motion when Rocky attempts to teach Ginger and her fine feathered friends to fly. I don't know how I didn't get tongue-tied. That's crazy. But with teamwork, determination, and a little bit of cluck... Hey, I didn't write this. The fearless flock plots one last daring attempt in a spectacular bid for freedom. Featuring unforgettable characters, incredible animation, and all-star voice cast, this instant classic from the Academy Award-winning creators of Wallace and Gromit is extraordinarily fun for the whole family. Ha ha ha. And you say my puns are bad. But, yeah, that's all that's on the back, and then it just has a bunch of extra special feature stuff. Oh, and also 2 thumbs up, also said by Roger Ebert. And then Jeffrey Lyons says, superb family fun. Yeah, that's pretty much everything that can be said about this movie. It is fun. It is stupidly fun. It is unbelievably fun. It is entertainingly, super enjoyably fun. Like, this movie, almost the whole time I saw this movie, I had a big, stupid, dumb smile on my face. And most of the jokes landed. I was laughing a lot. And I found myself really enjoying the character of Rocky. Now, granted, it's the whole liar reveal stereotype that we've seen a dozen times in a dozen other movies. Animated and live action. But something about this specific version of this archetype somehow actually works. Not to mention, the rest of the cast is great. I absolutely love Ginger as a character. I think she's funny, I think she's smart, I think she's clever, and I think she's extremely likable. Mrs. Tweedy is an unbelievably over-the-top and hilarious villain that reminded me, honestly, a lot of Cruella de Vil from 101 Dalmatians, because it's kind of that same sort of thing. Because you have, like, this big cast of animals and this evil woman that wants to use them for other purposes. So, yeah, it does retread some common ground, but it's not to the point of being a flat-out ripoff. This is anything but a ripoff. It's unique, it's clever, it's funny, and like the DVD does say, it does have incredible animation. This is arguably some of the best claymation you will ever see. It's fluid, it's funny, it's well done. It's Aardman. If you love any other Aardman movie, you're gonna pretty much love this one too. Not to mention, this is seen as one of Aardman's best films. But I can't really go that far, because, again, Wallace and Gromit and Arthur Christmas both exist. But I can say this is a really fun movie. And it's another one of those movies that you have to watch, especially on Thanksgiving, because this pretty much is a Thanksgiving movie. It's about chickens escaping a coop. A coop that's trying to cook them into pies. Yeah, it really does go there. And there are some really clever, funny, dark adult jokes in this movie too. So, yeah, I love the characters, I love the animation, I love its writing, I love its story. What about the voice acting? It's okay. Like, as much as I love this movie, the voice acting didn't really wow me on any level. I love Ginger, don't get me wrong. And I do like Rocky, but it's the guy that I don't want to talk about, so I'll just say this person did a good job at playing this version of this archetype, okay? Leave it at that. And then the rest of the cast is funny. The one old man rooster, I forget his name, but he cracks me up. The mouse are great. No, sorry, not the mouse. The mice are great. Sorry, I can't talk today. And like I said, the villain is over the top and enjoyably hilarious. So, yeah, I think that's really all I can say about Chicken Run. Not to mention, it's surprising what it was able to get away with despite being a G-rated movie. Yeah, this is G-rated, believe it or not. It's not PG, it's straight up G. That sounded wrong, I apologize. But point is, Chicken Run is a super fun movie. If you want a movie that's just straight up fun and incredibly enjoyable to watch unfold, with a few minor hiccups when it gets to the whole liar reveal thing that we've seen a dozen times, you're gonna love this movie. If you love Aardman, you're gonna love this movie. If you love stop motion, you're gonna love this movie. If you, some reason, have a thing for chicken movies, don't ask me why, but the internet's the internet, you're going to love this movie. This is one of those movies that's honestly impossible to dislike, because you can see the effort being put in, and it's an incredibly entertaining watch from start to finish. Is it one of the best of Aardman's entire catalog? No, I can name at least 2 or 3 others that I like more than this from Aardman. And surprisingly, one of them was flushed away, so. But yeah, Chicken Run is a delightful movie, man. If you have not seen this for whatever reason, absolutely check it out, especially because the sequel, we're only a day away from the sequel, guys. Stand up and applaud in celebration and rewatch this classic. It is a great film for kids, it's a great film for adults, it's a great film for families, but I can understand if it may or may not appeal to everybody, because some people don't like it, and I can kind of understand why, but if you can get around some of its shortcomings, you're in for a really fun film. Final verdict for Chicken Run is a high 8 out of 10. If it weren't for the cliche things that we run into with the whole liar revealed archetype story that we've seen a dozen times in a dozen other movies, this would probably be a 9. But that one aspect does kind of hold it back a little bit. But it's still a great film, and I still highly recommend it if you, for whatever reason, have not seen it yet. So, yeah. That's Chicken Run. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you are one of the people that was lucky enough to play the PS1 game, let me know how it is in the comments below. I'm legit curious. Because I know it can vary from person to person, like any other opinion in this world. So, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. And buckle up, because you're getting a whopping 3 reviews tomorrow. Yes, 3. Count them. 3. Because we got the Mean One, the Grinch horror movie I never saw last year, Chicken Run 2, that's a Netflix movie. That'll probably be the first one you get. And then the third one of my most anticipated movies of the year, Wonka, is finally going to be coming into theaters. I've been hearing great things from critics, and as a fan of the original, it has me incredibly excited. So, yep, that's what you got. that's what you have coming your way. Mean One, Chicken Run 2, and Wonka. All 3 of those tomorrow. So make sure that notification bell is on so you don't miss anything. So, that's it for reviews today. Sorry I couldn't review Violent Night, but it is what it is. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. But it is what it is. So, what are we going to do for the rest of the day? I don't know. I guess we'll just have to keep your notification bell on because it might be something a little bricktacular. Yeah, I know, I suck with puns, but I'll see you guys next time for our triple header.